So here's another thing that I just found. Right here, this is, we'll go up to the top so you know what I'm talking about. We'll go all the way up to the top. Toxic Substances Control. This is from uscodehouse.gov. So this is a federal statute. And we will go back over here to landlord. We will go down here. Alright, we'll go type this in. Studies described in paragraphs 1 and 2 shall, as appropriate, examine the relative contributions to elevated lead body burden from each of the following: drinking water. So let's go back up here, and we're going to go to low mammalian oral toxicity. Clozapam P-butyl is what is contained in Roundup. Clozapam P-butyl is post-emergence herbicide with relatively low mammalian oral toxicity. However, it is a skin and eye irritant that can cause allergic reaction. Inhalation can lead to respiratory irritation, dizziness, or drowsiness, while chronic exposure poses risks of liver toxicity, kidney damage, and reproductive or developmental hazards. Acute exposure, inhaling vapor spray, direct contact with the skin, causes serious eye irritation. Chronic system effects. Long-term exposure in animal studies has been linked to liver and kidney toxicity. PPE, protective, you know that, personal protective equipment. So let's look up diaquat dibromide. I've heard of that. Dibromide. So we're going to make a phone call to the EPA call. Let's see. Highly toxic, non-selective contact herbicide exposure to large amounts can be fatal and cause multi-organ damage, particularly targeting the kidneys, livers, and central nervous system. There is no specific antidote for diaquat poisoning. Diaquat dibromide dangerous too. Bones. Fish. It causes systemic toxicity in animals by generating harmful free radicals and severe oxidative stress. Dogs, fish, and poultry face distinct risks depending on how they expose this chemical. Dogs. Gastrointestinal distress. Ingestion is the most common route of toxic exposure. It causes severe stomach, gut injury, irritation, vomiting, and diarrhea. Long-term danger. Chronic exposure can lead to severe organ damage, including kidney failure, development of cataracts. External exposure can cause irritation in eyes, may cause corneal opacity. Toxicity levels. Diaquat dibromide is generally classified as moderately to practically non-toxic to fish at standard label application. Okay, poultry, oxidative stress and organ damage. So, I know what I need to do. No, I'm not calling the Ghostbusters, Jose. You would never even comprehend it. You would never even think that far past the bottle. So it's a second-degree felony. Yeah, okay, it's a little bit different from what you think, though. I know that. I know I'm not the only one to go through it. Wonder how my fish died. I gotta take a picture of that. Hold on. Got balls on my chest. I'm not gonna sit here and just let this fucking shit happen. Guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna make a phone call.